Listen, there are a lot of boots in the world, right? But if you're from New York City, there's only one silhouette that's truly ours, the classic Timberland 6-inch. And today, we're talking about one of the newest chapters in that story, the Victor Timberland 6-inch boot. This isn't just another collab. It's limited, it's personal, and honestly, it's one of the best executions of the 6-inch boot that I've seen in years. One of the best. So I recently chopped it up with Steven Victor, the music mogul who went from an unpaid intern at Interscope to working with Clips to becoming the COO of Good Music to running his own label, Victor Worldwide, to turning that whole label into a fashion house. And he told me something very interesting. Right now we're under the impression that there's 500 pairs releasing to the public, but he told me that it's actually even less. But it's not for the hype. This is intentional. This boot is supposed to serve as a community piece. Growing up in New York City, the 6-inch boot is a rite of passage. It's construction sites, it's hip-hop videos, it's Wu-Tang drowning the Timbs in baggy denim, it's Biggie and DMX embracing the grit, it's Jay-Z with his slightly slimmer denim that's tucked into the boot. Timberland is not fashion in New York City, it's identity, it's the city's heartbeat. What I love about this collab is Steven didn't try to reinvent the wheel. He said it himself, sometimes success is just not fucking it up. The timeless wheat suede stays, but the details in this boot tell a different story. We have a blue suede collar, which is Steven's favorite color and a nod to Detroit. We have blue custom laces and embossed Victor text on the side of the boot. We have his dog motif on the hang tags, reworked branding on the tongue as well. And one of the most important parts is the full-blown blue leather interior, which is also Steven's favorite part of the boot. For Steven, the interior of the shoe, the interior of the boot is important because according to him, what's inside matters most. Even though Steven is New York City to his core, Detroit plays a big role here with this boot. His wife is from Michigan and he spends a lot of time there. He's also close with a few Detroit artists. But what sparked this whole Detroit connection is a Detroit Lions game. He saw Jameson Williams make a wild catch and he said, yo, I want to shoot him in some Timbs. Plus, Detroit also represents resilience, hustle, cars, Motown, all things Victor stands for. And let's not forget that Detroit's own Babyface Ray fronts the campaign for this boot, just tying everything together. Now, let's get into the real review, because if you're watching this, you probably want to know how they fit, how they feel, and whether you should grab a pair, right? When it comes to sizing, these boots fit larger, not smaller. So you should go up a half size to a full size, because I'm not sure if these run in half sizes. So if you normally wear an 8, try a 7.5 or a 7 in these. The reason for the fit difference is the leather interior. The pair uses a very soft blue leather, especially on the inside, and that's supposed to give this boot a different feel than your standard Timberland. So when it comes to quality, there also is a notable upgrade. The interior of this boot is extremely soft. The collar suede is rich and textured. The upper, that wheat suede, is consistent. Does feel slightly more touched up, but I could be wrong. The hardware and stitching is clean, of course, and the branding is elevated with that Victor touch, but not too loud. This boot is subtle on purpose. Steven said he wanted to work within the original design and not butcher a classic, and you can tell. This is a 6-inch boot with a few luxury tweaks here and there. Alright, let's talk value. Because these aren't a GR Timberland, these are extremely limited, story driven, and built with better materials. So are they worth it? Here's how I see it. If you're a New Yorker, yes, this collab definitely does hit home. It respects the legacy while adding brand new energy. If you're a fan of Victor or Steven's work, then yes, this is literally a piece of his story. If you love hip-hop, music culture, or just New York City history, then yes as well, because this boot is a symbol. If you're expecting a totally reinvented boot, then probably not. This boot is about evolution, right? Not reinvention. To me personally, this pair is absolutely worth it, and I'll definitely be wearing mine. This isn't a sit in the closet type of release. This boot is meant to be lived in. So that's my full breakdown of the Victor Timberland 6-inch boot. The history, the story, the design choice, the sizing, the quality, and whether you should be picking these up. The On Feet is up next, so don't go anywhere. Peace.